in my head and they won't go. Spirits in my head and they won't go.
Have we really looked for another airbender? I'm sure there's at least one more. If the Fire Nation's an island, let's just get all the waterbenders and tsunami that shit. What, too far? I don't want to be dramatic, you guys, but I would literally die for Appa. Hear me out. A gun. So how do bathroom breaks work when we're flying? Do you guys ever think about that, like Big Owl? I think about it a lot. I'm sorry, you can give and take bending away and you've just let Sokka over here have nothing? It's left up, dude. I know he's like the bad guy, but can we all agree that Zuko's like pretty hot? Like, personally, if I was at a magical spring with healing water, I would have taken a little bit more than a pendant's worth. But that's just me. Does anyone else feel like the lemur's really shifty? If you died and Katara was pregnant, could you reincarnate as your own baby?
Just stay focused on your mission.
Yo, so no wonder Korra have like great upper body strength. Like, look at this, look at her daddy, oh my god!
You know, a girl turns into a woman when she switches her side part to a middle part.
Alright, this is part number 5 as to why Milo is a straight up king.
I train all the lemurs. Watch.
He is 6 or 7 years old and has trained all of the lemurs at the Southern Air Temple.
Mom, Dad, my bending came in today. Oh my god, that's so exciting. Kai, did you hear that? Our son's a bender. Our son's a bender? You're a bender? This is incredible. Show us your fire bending. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Review that. What happened? Why do you guys look like that?
Son, you're a waterbender. Your mother and I are both firebenders.
Does that mean I'm the Avatar? Yeah. You're the Avatar. That's why you can waterbend. Oh my god, I'm the Avatar. That's so cool.
No! Everyone shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. You're not the goddamn Avatar, first of all. The Avatar was discovered like 3 weeks ago. Shut up. Leah, can you explain why our son is a goddamn waterbender?
You were never there for me. Ever.
Leah, can you explain why our son is a goddamn waterbender?
You were never there for me. Ever. Terry has been there since day one, helping me water the plants and take care of his son.
What do you mean I was never there for you? I worked my ass off every single day.
Okay?
What were you doing?
I hate you.
Cheating on me?
Terrible husband, terrible father.
I hate you so much.
Awful person.
I hate both of you so much. Get out. Get out of my house. Whatever's left, just get out.
But who's gonna teach me waterbending though? Like, I'll find you a teacher, son, and he'll be a better father than you have ever been.
Why are you still here? Leave!
I'm really confused where the Legend of Korra hate comes from, because so far, like, I've only seen season 1 to be fair, but like, the show's amazing. The cinematography is absolutely beautiful. The animation is amazing. The writing is phenomenal. Like, the storytelling is really good on this show. And like, the only critique I could really see is that there wasn't really some overall threat tying the whole show together, but like, it makes sense if you think about it. Legend of Korra started out when Korra got to Republic City. It was like relatively peaceful. Like, there was stuff underground stirring, but Aman was a new threat. It wasn't like in Avatar where the Fire Nation had been a threat for 100 years. So like, you always knew that was the long-term goal, was to defeat the fireloard. But in Korra, you don't really know what that is because Aman is a new threat. You don't know how much of a threat he is, you know? Also, based on the way Nickelodeon like gave the creators like renewals of the show, they gave them 1 season at a time, and I think seasons 3 and 4 were given to them at the same time, so obviously they couldn't really come up with an end game that made sense if they only thought they were gonna have 1 season. Anyways, I love Legend of Korra so far.
Tenzin, I love what you've done with the Air Temple Island. Love the vibes. Quick thing though, if Milo even thinks about coming near me, so help me God, I'm punting that child across the sea. I'm not saying Aman has a point, I'm just saying he doesn't not have one. Where are the Kyoshi warriors? I know some of them are airbenders now. Are you sure you're like really set on the name Vaatu? It just isn't like scary to me. Like, can we workshop it? This feels like a great time to call Iroh too. Do I respect what Kuvira did? No. But I gotta give respect where respect is due to a good bullet train. I don't know, I just didn't think we were advanced enough for giant robots, but that was just me. I think we should call him. I think we need to call Iroh too. Be honest, Toph, which one is Sokka's kid? Because if I had to bet, it would be Suyin. Hear me out. Pro bending after dark, no rules, just fists and a will to live. You know who else could probably help the Avatar with their mental stuff is Iroh too. I'm saying we should call Iroh too. So let me get this straight. You chose Mako over Bolin. Yeah, I'm not gonna get up here and bash you in front of everyone else, but
I just realized that Unalaq is basically the reason that Korra wasn't very spiritual in the beginning, because Unalaq had set up Tonraq, Korra's father, to be blamed for evil spirits wreaking havoc on the Northern Water Tribe, and then Tonraq had gotten banished, and he was sent to the Southern Water Tribe, and the Southern Water Tribe was already not as cultural or spiritual as the North, and since Tonraq had that, like, kind of traumatic experience, and it was like an embarrassing experience for him because he got banished and he was no longer in line to be chief. He didn't teach Korra about the spirits. He didn't tell Korra about his life because he was embarrassed, and he probably was scared for Korra. He didn't want evil spirits to come attack or anything. And that's why Korra like wasn't very spiritual, because no one taught her about the spirit world. Like, spiritual things are taught. They're not like innate. Even though like airbenders are all very spiritual, they're all taught that as like that's their culture, and they probably just assumed Tenzin was going to teach her how to be spiritual, and they didn't think much about it. But like, Unalaq is literally the reason Korra wasn't spiritual. And then Unalaq blamed Tonraq for that, but he should have been blaming himself.
This is a Katara moment that does not get the recognition it deserves. Look at this OP shit that Katara does to save Aang here. You know, she has blood bending, she has healing, you know, she's a strong character. People know that, but people don't talk about this. She's able to catch it. Look how fast she moves over here, getting a huge tidal wave to take out the Dai Li agents, Zuko and Azula, and catch Aang from falling this high up. He's dead. Like, he's already dead, but like, he's dead if she doesn't catch him there. And that's facts. Let's go, Katara.
I see you favor the White Lotus Gambit. Not many still cling to the ancient ways.
Those who do can always find a friend. I always try to tell you that Pai Sho is more than just a game.
This is part 7 of Milo being an absolute king.
Look to your left. Look to your right. One of those people will not make it out of here alive.
Just always keeping it real, never sugarcoating it.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I was just watching Legend of Korra, and the parallels between this and Avatar The Last Airbender are crazy. Literally, just watch this. So they're in like the place that Zuko and Uncle Iroh go to contact the White Lotus. Ready, look. Oh my gosh. It's literally what Katara and Sokka do. Ready? Look, there's the eye on you thing. And then that's what she did at the end. Oh, you guys.
Why do I keep seeing so many people simping for Kuvira on this fucking app? She is a fascist. Stop it.
Aang was in the Avatar state when taking Yakon's ability away because he was in the Avatar state to resist bloodbending, not...
Alright, in this series, we've seen Aang get bloodbended twice. The first time, him and Sokka almost killed each other. The second time with Yakon, like you said, he had to go into the Avatar state to break free of the bloodbending. Korra didn't have to resort to that and broke free of Aman's bloodbending. Aman, who again is a stronger bloodbender.
Aang's a more tactical fighter. He's much more agile. He has a higher skill set. There's a reason Aang's a more tactical fighter. He's much more agile. He has a higher skill set. There's a reason.
I'll give you the first two, but the last one is a lie. Aang does not have a higher skill set.
Aang's a more tactical fighter. He's much more agile. He has a higher skill set. There's a reason.
You understand that Korra shows a high affinity for 3 elements, right? Aang always resorts back to air, proving that Korra is actually more talented than Aang. Secondly, Korra knows a modern and classical way of fighting and bending, so Aang does not have the higher skill set.
I don't get it. That's because it's not for you. Because you have everything. Everything is for you. And this one thing is for him.
There is no passion, there is no vision, there is no aggression, there is no fucking mindset in this football club. Nothing is there.
I'm sorry, but did anybody else cry through this scene? Like, we all knew what was about to happen, but she is going out with a bang, dude. She's a fucking badass. I
honestly didn't think that marriage was for me. But it is. And it is with this man.
Where is that kid's parent? Oh, it's me. It's me. I'm the parent. Hey!
So there's been a post circulating around on the internet about how Sokka, my man right here, ended up actually mastering all 4 elements, and I really wanted to talk about it here because it's actually super cool. Let's start with the obvious one. He clearly knows Water Tribe Regalia and fighting styles, so that already gets one out there. Next, he trained with the Kyoshi warriors and he learned a new Earth Kingdom style of fighting. Then, when they went to the Northern Air Temple, he learned the whole mentality of fighting with the airbenders, about how you take evasive action and fight from afar, and he also flew. And then, of course, he learned the Fire Nation sword fighting style. This man is a fully realized avatar. I'm not accepting criticism today.
I've come to the conclusion that character analysis in film and media is so poorly taught in English in American schools. The video I made giving some points about how Korra and Aang are foils and how Korra and Zuko can be seen as parallels was not me saying that Korra is a villain. I was comparing Korra's character development and her personality to Zuko's character development and personality. And Zuko wasn't a villain in the end, so I don't know why you're telling me that I'm comparing a protagonist to a villain. And stop asking me who's better, Korra versus Zuko or Korra versus Aang. I'm comparing them as characters, not as their moral right standing as a human being. That's not character analysis. That's based on your morals. Everyone's going to come to a different conclusion based on their own morals about who's a better person. Also, just because Legend of Korra doesn't have as many nostalgic factors as you would like, doesn't mean it's a bad show. You just want fan service. But if fan service gets in the way of good writing, then it's pointless.
You amuse me. I will make you mine.
You mean like a boyfriend or like a slave?
Yes. Win me prizes.
This is part 6 of Milo being an absolute king.
I thought your bell ringing was just fine.
Look at this man. Absolute musician.
So I just realized something. Tenzin is raising Milo, Ikki, and Jinora, which seems pretty obvious, right? But no, airbenders never grew up with their parents. So Aang's kids and Aang's grandkids are the first airbenders ever to grow up with like an actual family. I don't know, I just find that really wholesome.
This is part 8 of Milo being an absolute king.
Cool. I'm Milo. What should I call you other than beautiful?
Bro, he's just spitting his game right now. And look at the drip that he has on. You can't beat Milo.
They say 1 out of every 4 people is stupid. I'm not stupid.
I'm not stupid.
I'm not stupid.
Come and shake your body, baby, do the conga, though you can't control yourself any longer. Come and shake your body.
Dance like a god. Dance like a god. Dance like a god.
Like a god.